I pulled a die from a drive-by yesterday. That one ain't jump on none of my. I pulled a die from a drive-by yesterday. That one ain't jump on
What
none
it
of my.
is, what it ain't. Yo, I know it's Stock Cat 100 going hard in the paint. The real Feeltv, which you know you tuned into. Let's go and get that out of the way. Hey, shout out to the whole 100 mob, and shout out to all the love that's being shown. Hey, to every troll and every hater, you know your face structure reminds me of a kangaroo, and your mother favors Hassan Campbell. Straight up and down, man. If you don't like what I say, who cares? I don't like you. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead on and we're going to jump into a few things today. And we're going to talk about what NBA YoungBoy just said. And we're going to also talk about this little rumble about NBA YoungBoy knocking somebody down. We're going to have to talk about that, and we got to get into that. But just before we get into any of that, of course, you know we got a couple of promo runs to do, and he got something special for you also after the video as far as a freestyle tip. But you know we're gonna get into that very shortly. But you know NBA YoungBoy is getting caught up in the crosshairs again as far as this fighting situation, and as far as you know this drive-by supposed to have been happened, you know, and we're gonna get into that or whatever, because a lot of people not seeming to know the steps to look at and take when you talking about taking precaution in the hood when people is head hunting. Now with that being said, y'all tune in.
I'm not resisting the risk. Officer, I can't breathe. Please, officer, please, can you remove your knee? I need water, somebody help, cause they tryna kill me. I ain't do nothing, stop resisting. Man, what the fuck do you mean? Mama, help me. Can't you see he unresponsive? Check his pulse, call an ambulance, something. He need a doctor. Damn, bro, what's the problem? He ain't resisting arrest. He ain't even moving at all. Somebody look at this shit. Back up on the sidewalk. I'm just recording, goddamn. You been recording another sad story. They kill us on cam. No justice for the victims gone, and ain't none for the fam.
Now, of course, though, with my boy Kane, y'all have to go and support his channel like y'all did last time, and I'm also drop all his links. Y'all go check him out on all social media outlets and IG, and he not just the one talking through his music. That's what makes that song so significant or whatever, and that's why we pushing it, because he's out there on the ground, and he doing something for us, something that people are not man or woman enough to do, a lot of people, and that's stand on the front line towards oppression when it's going on. So y'all go support Kane, and he does have a freestyle for y'all at the end of the video. Hope y'all check that out and y'all give y'all input on. But you know, for now, let's jump into this NBA YoungBoy situation. You know, Streets TV, you know what I'm saying, and you got Say Cheese TV and all type of outlets, you know, they are releasing this thing where NBA YoungBoy supposed to knock somebody down, and it was supposed to also been an attempt on him, and that's why he said he wasn't, you know, out and about, and he was really taking precaution. But here's what people got to realize: what do you expect when you worth millions of dollars and you keep going to your own backyard where you know people don't like you at? Now at this point, if something happened, like I keep saying, we can't keep on blaming this person, we can't keep blaming that person, but we got to blame more the people who he around. And I'm blaming Ben 10 right now. As far as like Ben 10, man, you know, you the hitter and you the person that carry out stuff as far as when things need to be situated, when things need to be ironed out. So you need to be telling him that he needs to stay far away from the field. But see, the thing about NBA YoungBoy is he a natural born, you know what I'm saying, stepper himself, because he got it in his blood, whether people like to admit it or not. This dude is TTG trained to go, and that could be his downfall, because like I say, he got millions of dollars at stake. Why is he still in the middle of North Baton Rouge, bro, throwing pistols like it's nothing, bro? You ain't even got Kevlar on, and you got millions of dollars. We got to think ahead of time, and we got to understand that when you talk about the people that's after him, we talking about it's a bag on his head too. So just because he putting bags on people's heads allegedly, that don't mean it's not being done back to him. Now, so we don't know who is lurking. There's too many ops on his behalf trying to headhunt him to see what's going on. As far as this fight, we don't know who this happened with, but obviously, here's how people in the comments reacted to it. And a lot of people feel like, I feel like he needed to leave. He should have been left. Like this shit, if somebody could get to you in arm reach enough for you to even have to knock them down or whatever the case may be and hop on them, then that automatically shows you that people don't love you. Everybody don't love you, and people is letting people get too close to you. Because if you could do that to somebody, then suppose he had that fire, then what would have happened? We'd have been singing another sad song about someone unfortunate, about somebody coming back to their hood, trying to, give back and trying to bring a certain energy to the kids and let them know that they could do it as well, falling for nothing. And this same thing that happened with Nip. When he was up there at the store, he was too close, and people peeped that he wasn't around the right type of people. And that's what ended up happening. And that's what's so lame about this whole situation. Like, when you talk about being 10, he releasing too many locations and letting people know exactly when YB there. And this is what I'm talking about. In every other video, I keep on saying this, and people is going to wait till it's too late to keep acting like they don't know what I'm talking about. Why go up on live and be that comfortable to the point where if you are clearly seen on tape knocking somebody down, that could possibly put you back in the crosshairs of BRPD, which is you already are. Even though you're off probation, they still looking at you. You are a high-ranking person with high influence in the city, and that's what they don't like. And you make way more money, and you don't have no chill button. And you would think at this point in his career, he could up the ante and actually get to a point where he don't even have to be in the way. But see, the problem is, I keep saying that, and it seems thus that he wants to be in the way. So at this point, we can't keep on talking about who gonna do it. It's what time and when is it gonna happen if he keep coming back to BR thinking that it's all love and thinking that certain people got his back? Because bottom line, if they did, they wouldn't have got that close, so YB even had to do something. Now, YB always fended for himself, but it's a lot of people that don't like the fact that he in the spot that he in right now, and that accuses him a lot of what's going on. So at this point, everybody that's following YB and everybody got love for YB need to get in YB ear and tell him to keep his distance, because there's a lot of hot stuff going on with TBG and Boosie and the Boosie Boys, and that he know about already. With that being said, y'all check out Kane for this outro. I'm out. Holla.
I was playing chess instead of chess, always ready to jump. Instead of thinking my moves, I was patiently waiting on the one. That I needed to win the game, and it just drove me insane. Being young, chasing the name a little more than the change. Over some pussy that came right along with it. When you chasing your dreams, look, you gotta be long-winded. Cause it ain't never easy, you gotta be strong with it. Even if you feel you losing, you gotta come strong, nigga. Cause it ain't never over. A rock is just a rock, a big one called a boulder. But it's still a little pebble on top of your shoulders. Even if you feel it's inches, you still a little closer than you was yesterday. No words, I promise.